And joined once again by Mark Dondero in the media room at Madison Square Garden. Mark, some anxious moments there down the stretch in that game. With so much at stake, potentially their bid to the NCAA tournament, how gritty of a win was that for Providence down the stretch?
Well, it felt like an Ed Cooley kind of Friartown win, as I alluded to earlier in one of the shows. It was the exact kind of way, if they were going to win the game, if they were going to beat Creighton, especially when you have a 5-4 matchup, I would have seen it going. I asked Ed Cooley after the game. Rodney Bullock had 4 fouls late in the second half, somewhat late in the second half. He could have come out briefly. Coach Cooley, no thought of taking him out. He was riding with his seniors, and what do you know, it was one of his seniors, his leader, who made the big shot in overtime to help win the game and send Providence to a game against Xavier that I would say, based on what we heard about or heard from in the locker room, the guys there, they're looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's almost a house money situation, right? You're already in the dance, we all think. If you beat Xavier, great. Your seed probably improves. You mentioned the seniors. 4 for 4 for the senior class. When you consider what Ed Cooley has done since he's taken over, you've watched all 4 years with Kyron Cartwright, Jalen Lindsey, Rodney Bullock, and these guys. Did you expect anything less for those guys to pull it out today based on what they've done in the past?
No, I had immense confidence, and we talked about this on Double OT. There was no way I envisioned Providence choking, especially in a scenario like this. Look, they feel good playing here. They've had success here. Ed Cooley, 2014, really made his mark here, winning the Big East tournament. That was a magical ride. But they feel good in this building. They like coming here. They've played a lot of games here, not just this tournament, other tournaments, St. John's. They've been here. They talked about that after the game. This group knows how to win. They know how to win at this time of year. They were confident. I was confident, and it worked out.
You've covered the Big East tournament for a few years now. How's the atmosphere been this year? I mean, this is a league with 2 potential 1 seeds in Xavier and Villanova, potentially as many as 6 teams to the big dance. Is it as good this year as years past?
Well, I'll tell you this, Yianni, from a perspective as somebody that doesn't watch a lot of games here, and considering that it was Thursday around 2:30 when this game tipped off, it was a great crowd here at Madison Square Garden. Great atmosphere as usual. I mean, look at the numbers. What did Providence shoot from 3? 22% is the answer, and Creighton wasn't that much better. I would have to think some nerves associated with playing here, which I like, which is a nice thing because it's a higher stake game in a venue that is historic. You walk in, there's pictures of celebrities and performers and quotes that they have about being here, being in this building. It's the center of the universe, some of them say. The players feel it, the fans feel it, everybody is revved up and jazzed up for these games, and you can see it play out that way when they take the floors. A great atmosphere all afternoon, and it's continuing all weekend long.
And last one, Xavier, the 1 seed, the Friars split with them this year. What were the Friars saying afterwards about this matchup? Do they think they can steal another one?
Okay, well, it was very interesting when we talked to Ed Cooley. He said, or he reiterated, that after the last time they played Xavier, he made the comment that he didn't like the effort that the Friars put out after or during that game and wanted some things back from that game. Really didn't like what he saw. Today, he clarified those comments, and it was almost as if he was trying to make sure he didn't poke the bear that is Xavier, a potential number 1 seed, the number 1 seed in this tournament. He said that after the last Xavier game, that they were looking forward to hopefully playing them again to right some wrongs, because that's what you have to say from a competitive standpoint. And, you know, now here we are with Xavier staring Providence in the face, and it was like he didn't want to really rile up Xavier before the big game, so he kind of backtracked on those comments. But you can bet Providence, based on the last game, based on the game they won today, they will be ready to go, and they're excited for it.
All right, Mark Dondero covering the Friars, Xavier and Providence, 6:30 on Friday. All right, thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.